What did Jesus write in the sand? One of the most dramatic moments in all of Scripture. A woman caught in sin, religious leaders ready to stone her, and Jesus kneels down and writes on the ground. But here is the mystery. Scripture never tells us what he wrote. Not a single word is recorded. And yet, whatever he wrote was powerful enough to stop an execution, silence a crowd, and cause every accuser to walk away. Today we are going to walk through this moment slowly, carefully, and by the end you will see not just what he may have written, but why he wrote at all, and what it reveals about you and me. The scene unfolds in Gospel of John chapter 8. The religious leaders bring a woman to Jesus. Listen closely. John 8, 3-5. And the scribes and Pharisees brought unto him a woman taken in adultery. And when they had set her in the midst, they say unto him, Master, this woman was taken in adultery in the very act. Now Moses in the law commanded us that such should be stoned. But what sayest thou? This was not just about justice. This was a trap. Verse 6 tells us, This they said, tempting him, that they might have to accuse him. If Jesus said, stone her, he would contradict his message of mercy. If he said, let her go, they could accuse him of breaking the law of Moses. They thought they had him cornered, but Jesus does something unexpected. John 8:6 continues, But Jesus stooped down and with his finger wrote on the ground, as though he heard them not. He doesn't argue. He doesn't rush to answer. He writes. Imagine the tension, the crowd watching, the accusers waiting, the woman trembling, and Jesus writing in the dust. They keep pressing him, verse 7. So when they continued asking him, he lifted up himself and said unto them, He that is without sin among you, let him first cast a stone at her. Then he stoops down again and writes. And something happens, something powerful. John 8:9. And they which heard it, being convicted by their own conscience, went out one by one, beginning at the eldest, even unto the last. One by one, stones drop, footsteps fade, until no one remains but Jesus and the woman. Whatever he wrote, it reached their conscience. It exposed something. It pierced deeper than any spoken word. Let's pause right here, because this is where most people ask the question, what did he write? The Bible does not tell us directly, but Scripture gives us clues. And when you connect those clues, a powerful picture begins to form. Stay with me, because what we are about to see will completely change how you view this moment. Notice something important. He wrote with his finger. That detail matters. The last time Scripture mentions God writing with his finger was in book of Exodus. Exodus 31:18. And he gave unto Moses 2 tables of testimony, tables of stone, written with the finger of God. The law itself, written by God's finger. Now here is Jesus, writing again, with his finger, in the presence of those who claim to defend that very law. Is it possible he was reminding them of the law they claimed to uphold, but were failing to live? There is another powerful clue in Book of Jeremiah 17:13. O Lord, they that depart from me shall be written in the earth, because they have forsaken the Lord. Written in the earth. Could it be that Jesus was writing their names, or perhaps their sins? Imagine standing there, accusing someone else, and suddenly seeing your own guilt written in the dust. Pride melts quickly when truth is exposed. But here is something even deeper. According to the law, both the man and the woman should have been brought forward, yet only the woman stands there. Where is the man? This was never about justice. It was about accusation. It was about trapping Jesus. And yet, in one moment, Jesus turns the entire situation. He does not deny the law, but he reveals the hypocrisy of those using it. Now the crowd is gone. Only Jesus and the woman remain. John 8:10 and 11. When Jesus had lifted up himself and saw none but the woman, he said unto her, Woman, where are those thine accusers? Hath no man condemned thee? She said, No man, Lord. And Jesus said unto her, Neither do I condemn thee. Go and sin no more. Do not miss this. He does not excuse her sin, but he does not crush her either. This is grace and truth together. Mercy does not ignore sin, but it offers a way forward. So what did Jesus write in the sand? Perhaps names, perhaps sins, perhaps fragments of the law. But the greater answer is this. He wrote something that forced every accuser to look inward before looking outward. He shifted the focus from her guilt to their own. And in doing so, he revealed a truth that still stands today. No one stands innocent before God except Christ himself. And maybe, just maybe, the question is not what he wrote, but what he would write if he knelt beside us. What would appear in the dust? What would be exposed or forgiven? Let me ask you this. When you think about this moment, do you see yourself more in the crowd or in the woman? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And if this walk through Scripture helped you see something new, consider liking, sharing and subscribing. And join me again for another Scripture walk.